Get a point.
Someone's gotta get on the point.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Look at that. There you go. Taco, we need to...
Fuck yes.
Fuck
Wait, Ivy,
you,
come back. Ivy, come back. Look at the
Taco,
sunset.
You asshole.
I think I just got to play the game. Oh, you fucker.
Oh man, he took it.
Hackers fan took it.
Here we go. First game. Oh, Square Enix. Oh no.
Know this, the luminary is the root of all evil and will bring misery to our realm.
A hero will surely arise.
Fucking Dragon Quest.
The sword in hand once more.
Shut up, Court.
ゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。1986年に日本で第一
The
世界
first world
オー
premiere.
ケストというロールプレイングゲームを発売して、今年で34周年を迎えました。今回、
Oh my god.
最新作のドラゴンクエスト 11S
That's like the biggest troll.
発売され、さらに
I don't know.
新しいも登場します
I'm sure you're excited
Xbox に
to play Dragon Quest for the millionth time on a new platform, Court. But I thought it was funny.
This is it. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one.
Oh, there's the bomb. Get away from me.
What's? Have you faced the caterpillar yet?
Oh. Oh.
Imagine a world where people and machines work in perfect harmony. A world of electronic printers and typewriters, microcomputers, and advanced network systems. A world where machines not only print beautifully, but will copy, store, or send your ideas anywhere in the world at the touch of a button.
I swear this microphone was on before I went live, and now it's not. Okay, whatever. Surprise stream. Very late night. Short stream. I'm not gonna be streaming for long. At least I don't intend to. However, I can sleep in tomorrow if I want. So if I'm super awake and invested in this game, we'll see what happens. I don't expect that to be the case. I'm tired today. Yeah, a lot of things changed last minute. My stream schedule is changing for May. It's sort of like in a transitional moment where it's now the beginning of May. A lot of stuff. No, I'm like trying to plan stuff for like I usually do like birthday streams every year. It's my birthday on Tuesday. I try to plan stuff out. I did not really have time this year. So I'm just kind of at the point where it's like, fuck it. We're not going to do anything. But one of my friends in mods, Kiri, says, we better be doing something. So I'm like, okay, I got to figure out what we're doing. We were actually trying to find something to play tonight because my original stream plans fell through. So I had intended for something else. You might have seen it pop up on particularly Instagram for a short while until I was told, oh, hey, that's not happening tonight and we got to cancel it. I also got home super late tonight. I watched Thunderbolts. I'll give my thoughts and reactions over on our Marvel podcast on Spawn Trap. Link is at the bottom of the screen. Whenever we're able to do that, because we also haven't been able to get together for that. We need to try to plan our gaming podcast, which is going to be extremely difficult this month. I got a plan for Summer Game Fest very soon. I keep forgetting about it, and I need to make sure that that's dealt with so we can do some reaction stuff for Spawn Trap or Summer Game Fest as best as we can. Yeah, the big thing is that schedule's changing. I don't know what this week's schedule is going to look like entirely. It's a little bit weird because it's in that like little transition moment between the months, and also I'm going to be busy for things and my birthday and stuff. So what I know is that there will not be a stream tomorrow night. I'm not going to be streaming. My day is going to end super late. It's going to end super late on most days for the month. So it's a little annoying. And I know that it's going to be rough to show up for these streams. Especially because they're going to be so late at night. I'm sure West Coast viewers, not going to be a problem. I'm sure on YouTube, if you watch these later, not going to be a problem. But it sucks for me because I really don't want to be doing the late night streams. But I mean, good for you if you prefer the morning streams, because there's going to be more of that this month. The regular stream schedule is going to be Monday and Tuesday mornings. Mondays are going to be a little bit later than Tuesdays because Sunday late nights are I'm also going to be streaming, and I don't expect to wake up super early when we're doing those late night streams. So what's going to happen is this is going to be like the second week of May is when this starts, because the first week's a little bit shot here. Also, some of these might get canceled so we can do our podcasts and other things. So or things might get shifted around as best as I can. But really, I only have 2 days free. It was Mondays and Tuesdays. I don't even have like the nights or the remaining portions of my day like free. That said, I do usually have mornings free, so there might be some like impromptu morning streams happening. But as the schedule stands, starting the second week of May, very late Sunday nights, probably around 11 p.m. Eastern, as much as I can stay awake for that. I intend to play Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver with Court FTW. We've been playing games together for a while now. We haven't recently because our schedules haven't lined up. But they're going to now, as far as I know, for the month. So we've decided those late Sunday nights, we're going to be playing those games together. We're going to be doing something a little bit different, though. It's a challenge. We cannot catch any Pokemon in those games. Hi, Kiri. So that's the intention, is that we play through those games without catching a Pokemon. We can get gifted Pokemon and other things. It's just going to be a unique challenge. Then Monday mornings, not super early because, again, we're streaming late at night, and I'm probably going to be sleeping in a little bit. But Monday mornings, I am going to be continuing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That is my backlog game, so that's what I'm currently going through. And it's nice to do those in the morning so I can get a good chunk of time and focus into those games. So I'm looking forward to that. Tuesday morning, I'm going to be finally starting. I keep saying I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to finally be starting God of War, the original God of War. As you may or may not know, I've been playing through every single Donkey Kong game in existence. I finished them. There's one coming out in July called Donkey Kong Bonanza for the Nintendo Switch 2. Hopefully I will have a Switch 2 by then, and I will play and stream it here once I get it. But until then, I'm going through another game franchise, and that's God of War. Now, unlike Donkey Kong, I have never played any game in the God of War franchise. And I know a lot of people are like, hey, just start with the new one for PS4. No. I'm playing these ones. I have them. I'm going to be playing them from the beginning, because I know that these are good games too. And I've always known they've been good games. I just never haven't played it. Sorry it didn't work out. It's fine. I mean, tonight's it's just like a what do I play night. So yeah, I got the equipment to capture my PS3, because PS3 notoriously the worst console to do game capture for. But I have it. It's working. I bought this is actually a PS3 I bought this year. I think it was this year or late last year at a thrift shop, and one of the USB ports doesn't work, but that's fine. I plugged in a hub. I got this Retro Fighters controller that I'm charging right now. That is pretty awesome, and I have a slew of PlayStation consoles, so this thing's great. It works on Switch and PC as well. But I have all of the God of War games. So we're going to be playing through all of them. So here's the first 2 right here. I think there might be a bonus thing in here. I have the third one. I have the PSP games. We're going through all of them. The one thing we are not doing in like the list of games for this franchise is the Facebook Messenger text-based God of War game that they had, which I don't think I can play at all. As for Genshin, and would you like to play it? Probably not, honestly. Doesn't feel like a kind of game long term. The one problem is, you're right, I don't know if I'll like it. I'm open to it. But the only thing is, when am I gonna have the time? That's the only thing. It's like there's so many things, like Blueprints right here, which is what I'm playing tonight. Blueprints and a list of games that recently came to Game Pass have been on my mind. It's like, ooh, I definitely want to jump in and play that. I don't have the time. Granted, I'm sitting here saying, hey, I'm playing Donkey Kong and God of War, really old games. But, you know, that's the point of a backlog. I'm trying to get through the old stuff. And also, you know, when, like, Rockstar says, hey, we're delaying GTA, it's like, thank God. I definitely want to play that game, but I want to play through other games too. Yeah, it's like completing dailies top. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but I can give it a try. It's fine. So yeah, that's the schedule. Sunday nights, Pokemon. Monday mornings, Assassin's Creed. Tuesday mornings, God of War. Random mornings, maybe I'll do some extra stuff. I don't know. I think I'm going to use those extra mornings to go for walks and take care of other things and do errands, because that's going to be the only time I have to do those things. So, because I have literally no time this month. Story's good, but grinding is a lot. But how good is the story? That's the question. So for tonight, because I didn't know what to do, tomorrow night's not going to be a stream. Monday night will likely be a stream, and I think I'm just going to be doing Assassin's Creed unless me and Kiri do something, or the Goo Squad hits me up for like a birthday thing. I don't know. Tuesday, we'll see what happens. I don't know yet. That would technically be like a birthday stream that I want to do that day, but I haven't planned anything, and it's really tough to plan stuff on a Tuesday night. So, and also I'm going to be busy all day that day. So, I don't know for sure what we're doing, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be streaming something Tuesday night. And then the regular schedule starts after that. So on the Sunday is when it's going to be like very late Sunday night. After that is when we're gonna do our new schedule for the month. So I decided, oh hey, I didn't really know what to play. I was thinking of popping in, I wish I had it in front of me, but I brought it upstairs. I have the box. I'll grab the box. So I got this in the mail. I've been talking about this on like our podcast and stuff, and maybe some random streams. I think my most recent stream with Icy Arrow, I've been talking about it. Let me know a little bit ahead of time. I will try my best. I don't know. This is a game I pre-ordered a long time ago. I didn't know it was just out now because I got it in the mail, but I knew it kept getting delayed. This is Shantae Advance Risky Revolution. And you're thinking, hey, Till, that looks like a Game Boy Advance game. That's not a new game. It is. The original Shantae game came out for the Game Boy Color when the Game Boy Advance was coming out. So it was a very late addition to the Game Boy lineup. It did not sell very well, even though it is a very sought after game now. It is very popular. There's been other games in the franchise. This was the intended sequel to the game. It was being developed for the Game Boy Advance. It's a super interesting story. But because nobody wanted to publish this, it just died, even though the game was like close to being finished, I think, at the time. So this is like an over 20-year-old game, I think, now. So So yeah, just the story of it and just like me being interested in the Shantae games. I do own most of the games on various platforms. But when I heard about this and I was into getting Game Boy Advance games, like collecting games and stuff, I thought, hey, that sounds right up my alley. I would like a new game for my modded Game Boy Advance that I'm using more often recently. So this seems awesome, and I'm interested in the Shantae games. So this is super cool. What I got in preparation for this a long time ago was this GB Flash adapter by Geek Simon for my PC. There's another thing I could have got, which was the GB operator, which is more simple. It's a dock. You just pop in your cartridges in that. It also tells you if your cartridges are fake or not, which probably would be super useful for me because I ordered like cartridges online or get them from like various sources, so I don't know the legitimacy. I also can't tell just by looking at the cartridge and like the foils and everything what's fake or not. I've looked up like some details and things online, but basically I just pop in the USB-C cable here. I don't have a Game Boy cartridge in front of me right now, but you just pop it up top. I can dump the ROMs on my PC. I can back up my save files. I can also burn onto the cartridges the save files, so if I'm playing on my PC and I want to put that onto the cartridge and continue, I can do that. The reason why I did that is so I can capture the game. So instead of buying the PC version as well, I can just take the one cartridge and play it anywhere. I don't have in front of me my Anbernic emulation handheld that I use, which I want to replace. I want to get the Retroid Pocket, but now it's not the best time to buy that stuff. I also have a modded Vita, so there's my example. I can dump the ROM into my Vita if I want to play on my Vita. So that's what I was debating playing tonight. I'm just gonna pop this out. But I figured since I'm doing a short stream and I don't want to have like time invested into like a story game or anything, I'll pop in Blueprints. This is a puzzle game that's getting a lot of attention. I think in the same way that Balatro is, which is like a lot of people's game of the year last year. Not to say this is the same kind of game. It's not a card game. This is a puzzle-based game where you have to find a hidden room, which is how you like beat the game, which is I think very difficult. And since seeing the trailers for this for like Spawn Trap reactions and stuff, and reactions for this stream, unless you're watching on YouTube, they'll be uploaded to the other YouTube channel, youtube.com/Til Plays. I've seen this trailer a few times and I've always said, hey, that looks interesting and up my alley. So I'm gonna start it here. I don't have anywhere to put this on the schedule. This would be like maybe like a Monday morning for this month. If I have extra time and I want to try to go through this game, then maybe I'll do that. Or maybe if I'm awake super late at night, maybe I'll continue this. Or maybe I'll just continue this on my own off stream. I don't know, but I definitely want to jump in and try it out at least. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how late I want to play or how invested I am, because it is midnight right now. It's super late. But yeah, I got home later because I did have my day free, but I was busy. Comic book day this morning, so I woke up early, which is why I'm super tired today. Not a whole lot of sleep. But speaking of comic books, also went to go see Thunderbolt, so that's why I'm late. Tonight, I'm not going to spoil the movie, but I will say it is a good movie, and I would recommend going seeing it. I have a bunch of the comics that it pulls inspiration from, so it was super cool to see that story told in that way, as someone who's read through those stories a few times. So it was really cool as a comic book fan to see how they did it to fit the MCU.
I, Herbert
They did a really good job.
Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Okay.
my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own.
Already,
in
this is
Mount Holly.
starting off kind of
The above provision
Gone Home
and bequest
vibes.
is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Mm.
The location
The
of
room
the
of
room has
requirement.
been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Ooh.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Is there
Should my
one thing I don't know
grandnephew fail
if there
to
is a
uncover
time
this
limit in
room
this game?
or provide proof of his
I imagine
discovery
there
to the
should be, but I haven't seen
executors
any
of my
like
will,
gameplay
then
that shows
this
it.
gift shall lapse.
Ah.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
In March 1993.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. Blueprints. Sounds like blueprints. Okay, whoa. Oh. Are these in multiple days? Okay, so we're in the entrance. Oh, is it 50 steps? To do this. I think I have 50 steps. I don't know what I'm looking for though. Should I hook up a mouse to my Xbox? Use a mouse instead. So far my steps are not going down. So that's good. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Mount Holly. May not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Oh. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. All my love and wishes. Best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Alright, here are the blueprints. Or the blueprints. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Alright, so we're in the entrance hall, which is at the bottom there. And we basically have to try to go to the antechamber. But we're looking for the secret 46th room. Oh, maybe the 50 steps start once I enter the first room, not the entrance hall. Interesting. So we got 1, 2, 3 doors. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one. Okay, just one. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired and continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So they give me 50, but there's... It was 46 rooms? Also, the camera's like super sensitive. Yeah. So now, which door did I choose? Ace of Spades, Queen of Diamonds. I don't know if this is important. That's a picture. Okay. And these are busts. I don't know if that indicates what kind of room it's going to be. I'm going to go through the ones with the cards. Oh, select a room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Oh. Maybe if I lose it going back and forth. Closet. 2 items. What, am I choosing the room? Hallway probably gives me an extra room to... Okay, well, let's get items. I don't know if I'm gonna need any items. Oh, metal detector? Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Okay. Ivory dye. While drafting, you may use dye to roll new floor plans. Anything else? I don't get the umbrella or the hat. Sucks. Okay. Yeah, I lost 2 steps. Corridor. Corridors is always left unlocked. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 money. Plus 1 key, plus dime, plus money. Okay, go through here. Oh, metal detectors. Oh, for the money. Key. This. Ooh, a diamond. That's all that's gonna be in here, right? Parlor. Ooh, a puzzle piece. Bare room. Oh, parlor. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a singular parlor game I had played years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. I hate this. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. I mean, I've heard this like this trivia thing before. Like, one can only tell the truth, one can only tell the lie. Which one's honest? And based on the type of answer, it's like, oh, well, they're telling the truth. But if that's the case, then they're also telling a lie, which means they're telling the truth. Like that kind of like cyclical thing. Only one box has a prize within the other two are always empty. Oh. So one box doesn't necessarily tell a lie or a truth. And it could tell either. It's just one box will always display true statements, one box will always display false statements. And there will be one of the three boxes that has a prize. Gotcha. Found up key, a component of the parlor game. Oh. Well, I don't see boxes yet, but there's pillows. Here are the boxes. So there's blue. The gems are on the desk. Well, this is the desk. So there's no gems there. So that's a lie. The gems are in this box. Be a lie or the truth. The gems are on the floor. I see no gems on the floor. One of these two, the blue or the black, is always telling a lie. Neither are telling the truth, so if there's only one box that's telling the truth, it would be this one. There are the gems. Got it. There's my prize. Simple enough. What's in here? Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't know what that means. Den. +1 diamond. Nook +1 key. When do I need the keys? Or just to unlock a door? So I have one right now. I don't know what the corridor gives me. Other than losing a step. Den gives me 2 extra doors to go through and a gem. I'm gonna go through Nook so I get an extra key. But I haven't been... Oh, I can redraw. Okay. So the thing I'm worried about is I haven't come across another option to get a room that gives me an extra footstep. But I do have this die here. So if I'm really desperate and I want one of those rooms, try to re-roll for it. So I'm gonna go for the extra key. I don't know what the gems do or why I need them or how many I need. But oh, metal detector. Yep. Point on the floor. Okay. I don't know what this is. Metal detector's still going off. Books. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes. Oh, I have heard this. People playing this game actually take out a notepad and write stuff down. I'm not doing that tonight. But if I continue to play this game, I'm probably going to be doing that. Because that sounds interesting. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps the most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. That is good to know. The next time I play this game, I definitely will do that. Another key. Although I probably should do it tonight. This boarded off. So, shoot. Am I at a dead end then? Because I don't think... Oh, the problem is, that's why the storeroom didn't have a side door. So that's why that's blocked off. I'm already stuck. So I can't go anywhere. Is that how it ends? I guess I should have been paying attention to that. Why didn't it go the other way? Because when I looked at the parlor, it wasn't this rotation. The right door was at the bottom when I looked at it. But when I walked through it, I'm like, oh, they rotated it because it's not the proper layout. Why didn't they do the same thing with the Nook? Why didn't I enter in from the right side? And they could have had the bottom door facing the left. How do I know which way it's going to turn when I enter the door? How do I figure? I don't think I can get out of here. So I guess I call it a day. Since I'm doing that anyway, I'm just gonna walk through and just see what happens, because I'm gonna be losing steps, but I guess there's nothing I can do. Right. Go to room 6, rank reach 1, steps taken 10, items found 2. Alright. I should be looking at the map more often then, I guess. On my notepad. Okay, all the paintings are the same. These are the same rules. Left first. We open with the den. Oh my god, plus 10? I'm gonna open with the den because there's 3 doors there. Although... oh, it actually does tell me. Yeah. Hold on. Once you have... you must select one. Oh. The problem is I don't remember... Den should be fine. Playing chess? I think that's all that's in here. Okay, so these are locked. I don't have any keys. Oh no, I can still go through. How? Okay. What are the keys for? This, I should probably have... corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Because then it gives me some space. Although, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do parlor or guest bedroom. Guest bedroom would be good for the left side of this room, because that reaches the end of the map. I'm gonna do parlor. So it's probably not the same puzzle. No, it is. Okay, the 3 boxes. Okay. So it's the same puzzle. Probably different phrasing though. This is the black box. That's a lie. This is the black box. That is also a lie. The black box is not empty. If these 2 are lies, so neither would be always telling the truth. This necessarily isn't telling the truth. Here's the thing though. So the one that's always telling the truth would be this box. The black box is not empty. So yeah, then that would be. This would be it then. Yep, okay, there we go. I was overthinking that for a second. Okay, so here's the parlor. Maybe loop around. I have an idea though. I'm gonna go back. Lost a step there. I'm gonna try to go through here. Damn it. Yeah, I don't have. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Storeroom. Storeroom might be good. I'm hoping I get a corridor if I go to the bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. That might not be a bad idea. It's not exactly an ideal location though. But gain 2. So lost 1, gain 2. Can't I just keep going back and forth though? Lose 1, gain 2. Well, I guess. Yeah, we gain 1 every time. Greetings from Reddington. Didn't I just get infinite steps that way? Not, well, I guess not really, but. This would go nowhere, but I would get coins. This. What would this be useful for? At least with this, I get 2 items. Unless this is the secret room. I have no idea. Do this. Get 2 items. I get a key and a die. So I can reroll 4 plans, so that's good. Oh, I get the same amount of. Okay, I just don't lose steps. Maybe I go through the parlor. Alright, utility closet. Chapel. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 gold coin. I don't have 1. I might do this though, just so I can enter different rooms here. The only thing is I don't have anything that goes up yet. What if I just don't enter? I'm gonna have to enter though. I'm gonna have to. I don't have any money, so does that mean I lose nothing? Yeah, I lose nothing. Huh. I think there's anything here. Okay. Get the guest bedroom. Need something that goes up, so it would be security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. I can't go right. Oh. Cutscene. Is this what I should be writing down? I feel like this is turning into Five Nights at Freddy's. Not sure how I feel about that. Blue memos equals true. Red, okay. Interesting. Blue's true, red. Unless that memo is a lie. Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Card system settings. The security level. Change offline mode. I don't know what I'm doing there, so. Log into network. Terminal password. No idea. Password written down somewhere? A lot of VHS tapes for the security system. I haven't updated it at all. Okay. I can go left or right. Right is going. I guess I should go up, right? Gem requirements. Oh, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. This is the only way up, so. Items for sale. Oh! What's that say? The rigid blocks? I don't think this works. Annual Mage Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome, day 20 and 21. Oh! I can... I don't have any coins. Yeah, I have no coins at all. With a antique clock, grandfather clock, or without a lock. What does that mean? Effective first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where a punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always. It is late. To our house manager, Mrs. Terminal password is scratched out. Looks like it starts with an S. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. For any convenience. Oh, I don't think we're getting that far tonight, though, folks. Might be the round that ends it. I'm just trying this out. Okay, so in the previous room, security room, but I don't have the information yet. Where the punch clock used to be. Two of these terminals can be. That's where I punch in and out. All right. Well. Shoot. Oh wait, secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. What does that mean? Those are dead ends though. The ones at the ends, so I can re-roll. You may draw a new floor plan while drafting in this room. Oh. Oh, this makes me draft a new floor plan. Let's redraw. Okay, alright. We got a passageway. I feel like this is the only option here. It requires 2 gems though. Shoot. Well, if this doesn't help, I think I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to snake around using the security. This gives me money at least. I can buy stuff. Oh, plus, okay. Bridget, pick up some more fruit because before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread should be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. 5 apples, bananas, orange. Okay. Well, just the money I picked up? That's it? I can't go up there. So that's all this room was, just for money. Well, now I can buy a gem, but it's kind of too late. Magnifying glass. What does that do, magnifying glass? Cost 4. Find out. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. What does that mean? How do I activate? What was I looking for in this room? Oh. I think that's the same notice. Oh. Swan Song? Yeah, it's Swan Song. Can't look at the bat picture? Won't let me look at the bat? Till further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Keycard security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. That's something I would have to write down. And again, I was trying this out right now. I'm not going to be able to remember that. There is more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay? This is when I need keys. What am I doing? I can go down. Might as well, right? Okay. Hallway goes to the right. Might be the best thing. Yeah, because that's a dead end. Again, this would be a dead end. Hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. I should be staying away from the west. There's no option for me. I have to go this way. And again, I have to go here too. The boudoir. What am I looking for? There. Oh, wait, that's the gift. Is a lock. Or safe with the. Yeah. The safe is the gift. Okay. Again, I'm gonna have to go corridor. Always left unlocked. I think that I'm getting tired. But I wanna just break your box. I'm gonna have to go into the drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. What? Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like any of your initial 3 options. That's blocked off. I can go this way. Where am I? Okay, so Nook goes left. I'm gonna have to do Nook. Get another key out of it. Dark room, dining room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Okay. Do this one. Okay, well, what's I can't check. Well, I only got one way to go. Spare room? Oh, that's ominous. Yeah, so... Wait, it said I can't see the floor plans. You cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. Completely black. There should be one door here, but I need a key card. There's my electronic key card. I need a key card, but I haven't found one anywhere. That's kind of that, unless it's in this room. It could be in this room. I just don't know where. If that's the case, crash. Grafting, what does that mean? I think I am stuck at the moment. Unless I find a key card somewhere else that I've been already. Might be able to buy one if I go back to that place, but... I'm just gonna... Just because it's late, I'm tired. And I know I'm gonna be jumping back in and trying this again, because I do like puzzle games, and I wish I wasn't super tired and had more time of this. I would absolutely be playing this because this is my kind of game. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, if you want to see me try and fit this into my schedule at some point, let me know in the comments. But right now, I'm gonna be streaming Monday night and Tuesday night for this week. They'll be changing to morning streams, but for this week, we'll see what happens. And then Sunday night, hopefully, I should be playing Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver with Cord FTW. But if you want to see the streams happen live, especially for this month where everything is very impromptu, and hey, you're up late or up early, let me. You can just follow on Twitch or YouTube. Turn on notifications so you know when I go live. Also, any schedule changes or alerts for when I go live in the Discord in the Linktree link at the bottom of the screen. Also down there, you can follow our podcast, our gaming podcast. Most recent one, we talk about all the Switch 2 news that happened since its announcement. There's a lot of stuff that's happened in the news since. We just got to find a time where we can record another podcast for the month. And also, hopefully soon, if I can schedule time with Jordan, we can continue our Marvel podcast because we're way behind on discussions. That's also on the Spawn Trap link down at the bottom of the screen. That's it for me though, because I'm super tired. So hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you next time at a live stream.